With coronavirus vaccine supplies still tight and demand overwhelming, authorities in the U.S. are denouncing queue jumpers and vaccine cheaters. In California, an unknown number of ineligible people signed up for vaccine appointments using online codes reserved for underprivileged and minority communities. In Florida, officials say two younger women dressed up as grannies to trick vaccinators. They were caught and turned away.
I'm not allowed to be here no more.
In Maryland, fights nearly broke out at a drive-through vaccination center when people started cutting in line. And in Washington state, the governor rebuked a hospital system that gave special vaccine access to administrators.
That is not acceptable for us. We need to give everybody a fair shot.
A Beverly Hills doctor who treats wealthy and influential people says he's bombarded by requests for special treatment.
Hundreds of phone calls, same question. Do you have the vaccine? When will you get the vaccine? How can we get the vaccine? Don't have it. What can we do? How much can we pay? We're willing to make donations, etc. But whatever is possible, they're willing to do in order to get the vaccine for themselves.
How many cheaters are there?
There's no accurate numbers. People are doing it, probably wouldn't admit to it all the time. So we really don't know, but I'm ready to say it's significant in terms of it's more than a tiny handful of people.
Public health specialists say cheating was made almost inevitable by the haphazard vaccine rollout at the beginning under the Trump administration.
A lot of this was left up to the states, and many states in turn left it up to counties. And so that resulted in a whole range of systems and challenges and variation in who's eligible.
Once you get into that kind of inconsistency, you're encouraging cheating.
Despite the outrage they caused, there seems to be no punishment for cheaters.
People didn't say this jerk got in line even though he works from home and he has no exposure and he's young. We just sort of nodded and winked or said, well, that's the way it goes.
Inequities in the U.S. healthcare system are widespread, but authorities hope that as vaccine supplies increase, the urge to cheat will fade.
It would be terrible if we come out of this and don't learn important lessons from what went wrong and what went right, because there will be another pandemic.
Hopes of lessons learned for the next time a new disease strikes. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Los Angeles.